Hello and welcome to another one of my videos back on the channel. Today we will be talking about Plants vs Zombies Reborn. So, first question, what is Plants vs Zombies Reborn? It is a fan game, as you can tell by the title, and it's a shooter fan game. Most fan games I see are of the tower defense, 2D PvZ games, but this one's of a shooter game, which is why it really stood out to me, because it's such a big fan game. They've been working on this for 9 months and it's nearly come to the end of its development, which is why I'm making this video close to when it's nearly coming out. And yeah, it's just very, very exciting because shooter games are my personal favourite PvZ games. To see a fan game of this scale is very exciting. So yeah, there are links in the description to their Instagram, Discord, Twitter, Reddit and the official website, which you should check out if you're interested, as they, show a lot more in-depth information on the game. And yeah, if you're interested, go and look at all of those. So in this video, I'll be shedding a bit of light on the surface of this topic. I'm not going to be saying too much about it. I'm going to save that for another video when I go really in depth. I'm just here to let you guys know it exists. Basically advertising it. So I'll go over a few stuff. One of them is the map. Now this map looks amazing. I love the look of this map called Blue Lagoon. It looks so magical and just enchanted. I think I think those are the words to describe it. It's just such a nice looking map. I don't know if this is concept art for it or if this is actually what it will look like from the model of the map. But either way, it's so nice and it just kind of has that PvZ touch to it. I don't know what about it. It's just, I don't know, it reminds me of the Garden Warfare 2 Seas of Time castle bit. That's what it reminds me of. I'm not sure why, but it does. So it looks amazing. There's also other maps. There will be many more when the game releases. There's also one called Snowy Village. This is just one which I chose to include in the video. There are also going to be 12 characters when the game first comes out. 6 plants, 6 zombies, I believe. And they are going to have variants. So it's really a combination of Garden Warfare 1, Garden Warfare 2 and BFN as they put it, which is really what we all wanted. So yeah, the people who developed this, they're a group. I'm not sure how many. I'd say 4 or 5 people. So it's just quite a small team, but they've been working on this for quite a long time. And yeah, they're planning to release it on PC originally, at first, and then hopefully I can't speak. Hopefully they eventually then release it onto Xbox. They did say they will. They just need to get that extra support so that they can actually afford it, because it does cost money to actually put games onto Xbox as well as PlayStation as well, which makes sense obviously. Otherwise any random person could just make a game and upload it to Xbox or PlayStation. So yeah, and speaking about the characters, one of which is called Birch. So Birch is a very interesting and unique character. All of the characters have their own character bios and everything, which you can see in the Discord server. So here is the bio for Birch. A close-range tank/defense tree from the mountains of Virginia, Neighborville. Birch is dangerous at all distances. They're great at attacking enemies from close, medium and long range with their moss beam. Close range, bark slam really packs a punch, or his thorns can strike enemies in all directions if close enough, but be careful, Birch is a very large target. So every single character has 5 abilities instead of 3, and you can also see that the health system is quite different. The health here is 1,700, and that's a lot if you were to put it in Garden Warfare, one of the Garden Warfare games, or BFN. And they also have armor, which was in BFN, and master rank 2,500. They also have these specials, so Birch's Moss Beam can reduce time for his abilities. He gains health as well when he uses it, gaining an aura to let you know when it's activated. So it's similar to a vampire variant in Garden Warfare 2. So they have these really unique characters which all have their special touch on them, making them really original and different compared to other PvZ characters. But yet they carry the same essence of PvZ. If this was in a PvZ game, I would believe it. It's the 4-leaf clover. I can imagine that being in a PvZ game, but at the same time it's very original and unique compared to anything that is in a current PvZ game. So that's what I love about it. It's just very different, but yet so similar, which is actually how they described BFN, by the way. And here is Chimerus. This is another one of the characters. I think that's how you pronounce it, Chimerus. And this is basically Nightcap as a blueberry. I think this is meant to be a blueberry, I imagine so. And it's also hypnosis, like it can hypnotize. So its special is enemies that approach you get hypnotized, making it hard to hit. And it's also got like a burst gun, and you can see it with a burst damage here. So the time to kill in this game's quite high. So like this character has 1,200 health and can do up to 970. So that is quite a lot. So yeah, that also makes the game very different. You could theoretically kill someone possibly 2 hits if you were to time it right. And yeah, so there are also the zombie characters. I haven't showed any of the zombie characters today, but I will when I do the more in-depth analysis. Like I said, I'm really doing this video today just to let you guys know of its existence, and I will do a more in-depth one in the future when you've already seen this video, so you know that it exists. So last thing last, but certainly the most important thing to talk about is to support them. If they get no support, they're not going to get motivated to do it, they're not going to want to do it, and then it won't come out. The more we support them, the better of a game it can be. So join all the social media stuff if you're interested, and go and support them. People are making videos like me, just letting other people know that it exists, because we need to make awareness of this. We need to advertise, and you can make art for it. You can just support them in any way. You can even donate to them. I think they have their own Patreon set up. I might be wrong, so don't quote that. But yeah, go and support them. So I will do another video on this in the future, where I will spend a lot more time talking about each little detail more in depth and shedding more light on the topic. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video, and I will see you next time. Bye!